Okay, this video is for centers, so it's mainly going to be on Molitor here. So this is counter to the left. So your rule is gap on to FBI, gap on backer. No one in your gap. There's a guy on you, so you know you have a cage call with the play side guard comboing to that backside backer there. So as the base block guy, you're just trying to get underneath this guy, get underneath him. I want to see your head in the play side in your gap here, Molitor. So your gap is to the right side. I'd love to see your head here so you can have your eyes on your linebacker. Okay, because if this linebacker shoots your gap, you're going to have no idea because your eyes are not on that side. I'd love to see your eyes there. Also, when you step this way, you are cutting off your help from your guard. So don't step over there because you're cutting out off help from him. And that's why he kind of runs into you a little bit. Now, Ife needs to get off on the linebacker. You could also be lower, but I do like your pad level. It seems like you are low enough to get underneath this guy, which is good. Next play, we are running truck, so this is good. You can shuffle reach, but now here's the thing. Remember, we talked about this later. Well, I talked about it in my blocking video this week against Owatonna during truck. Our guard is going to block the four. I want you to rip through the outside shoulder or the play side shoulder of the nose, and I want the guard to take him over. Okay, because you have a better angle to get up to the next level. Okay, so I would prefer that if we could get that done. But in terms of what you do here, you do a nice job doing the shuffle reach. Okay. Okay, same thing here. Now we're running G, so your rule is play side on backside. You have the zero nose, so you are going to shuffle reach him. You get to his outside shoulder and you stay there. That's a nice job. Now remember, if one of these linebackers stepped down and showed blitz, that's where you'd make a homer call, and you would block the play side A gap defender, whoever that is. If this linebacker stepped down, it'd be that linebacker. If this linebacker stepped down on the backside, then the guard would pick him up and you'd pick up the center. Okay. Obviously, they could twist though, where if he stepped up here, he could go play side and the nose would go backside. So then you would then have to pick up the backer and the guard would pick up the nose. You just have to block your gap. You would step to your gap and then take whoever comes there. Okay. But this is a good job with what they do. You stay on them. You don't let them get to the outside, which is fantastic. Okay, next one. This is G to the right. So same thing. We got shuffle scoop here. I like how low you are. You're underneath them. Now don't get pressed back into the play. You see how you get pressed back into the play and he actually gets in on the tackle? We cannot get pressed back into the play. We need to sit down here and actually drive him. We can't get our butt pressed back in. Chuck actually does a nice job pressing you into the gap there. We can't have that happen. Okay, we are trying to make this look like trap. So you got to get low and underneath the guy. You're too high. He's underneath you. You need to get lower. You need to sink your hips. You guys get a decent drive on him though, which is nice. I like that. I like how wide your base is. Just pound the ground with your feet. Don't get on your toes. Okay. Next one. This is sorry, I'm trying to watch everything. This is just trap. This is trap to the right. Okay. You get lower than he does, but I'd like to see you get both hands inside. Whoever gets hands on first wins. Okay. Hands on first on the inside. Get this arm on the inside part. Sink your hips. You do roll your hips, which is nice. You do a nice job holding on to him. He's trying to throw you off. You hang on to him. That's a nice job. But just once you get that double team, try to throw him over into your gap. Okay. Okay, Burke. Just got to get the snap in there. Let's watch you block here. What is this even? Okay. I can't even tell what this. Oh, this is truck to the right. So we should be scooping and then you're rip running to the next level. So what we should be doing. Okay, Burke, good job staying nice and square. Um, snap wasn't, snap should have been caught there. Okay, Berg. This is boot. Tommy should have pulled. So you're shuffle scooping to the right. Just move your feet, move your feet, move your feet, move your feet, move your feet. Okay, good. Good job, Burke, staying square in your guy. If this guy comes late, then our A back has to step up and get him. Okay, here we are running truck to the left. Remember, I want us to rip and run, and then our guard to scoop the center. That's what I'd like us to do. Because we have better angles. You have a better angle to try to get to that play side backer, and we can get that nose scooped. Okay. Okay, Molitor, that looks like a nice snap. Hits him right in the hands, or quarterback is just Butterfingers. Good job cutting him off from the play there, Molitor. Okay, here this is pass, right? Yep, this is pass. So we should have a double off call. So we are just blocking the nose nice and square here, taking him where he wants to go. Hmm. Sorry, I was watching other people on that pass protection there. Here, Molitor. So if they come out in these two twos, you got to stay nice and square, man. You can't just go choose a side because what if this guy slants in? You can't just go run over here because what if that guy slants in? You got to be a double stop sign here. I couldn't tell if he actually slanted in there or not. Okay, you need to stay nice and square. I think you do that on this next one. What happens here? Come on, Max. This is Max Hill, I bet. Getting that not right. So don't choose a side, Molitor. It looks like you're kind of just choosing. I want you to stay nice and square, double stop sign with your arms. And then finally, when someone does slant in, then you can lean in more that way, kind of like you do here. But I like how you have your eyes out, ready to help with the other A gap if you need to. So that's good. This is exactly what I'm talking about, Molitor, what I want you to do. Okay, that's good. So here is kind of, oh, we must have made a fan call. This is good. Yep, this is exactly what I was talking about. So the guard has got on and outside of him. So he's got to make a fan call. So he's going there, and you're coming over here. So that's perfect. That's exactly what that should look like. It's good, good, good. Okay, next one. We are running boot. So it's G. So you have to block your gap. Good. You block down on the two technique. Our tackle should be blocking down on that two technique, but he's not. Chuck should be pulling, but he's not. Okay. I've seen enough pass plays, I think. Okay. Here we are running. Oh, no. I lost that one. Okay. Run. Here we go. Burke. Nice job. I like your pad level, getting him over into your gap. That was good. Burke, once again, I like your pad level. You're nice and low. You could have a better double team there from your guard. Ooh, pad level, great. He slants into your gap. You throw him over. That's fantastic. That's a great double team right there. I love how you throw him over there, Burke. That's a nice job. This is the reverse. Yep, this is the reverse here. So good job just pinning him away from where we're running the reverse. That's a great job. Next one. Ah, we finally do it. This is exactly what this should look like. We rip and run. He takes over on truck or on jet. Truck and jet, same thing. So that's exactly how that should look. I would just love you to get a little bit flatter, go to where he is going to be. Okay, and get more of a punch on him. All right. Okay, now we run jet the opposite direction. Molitor do the same thing. Come on now. Okay, try to rip across his face, even though he slants into your gap. Try to rip across his face. Let Burke go take him. Okay, let Burke run to try to cut him off here. All right. Here, Molitor, we are running. This is kick. I think this is kick. No, power. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what Ife's doing. Looks like he just wanted to give you a hug. I don't know what that is. This might be power, this might be kick. I feel like this is kick. Okay, so you should be doubling here. Got a base technique. He slants into your gap. You take him, run him away from the play. That's good. Okay, pretty decent job. We just got to make sure we know what we're doing on truck. Okay, on truck and jet, we need to be ripping through the play side armpit of the nose and letting the backside guard take him over.